Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Amelia Marquez. In tonight's news, the finalists have been selected for the next president of Motlow College. A national recall on the brand of baby food was issued Tuesday. The medical director of Life Care Center of Tullahoma recently won a prestigious award. The Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce is planning a fun event for the next week, and we'll bring you a video from the Winchester Kiwanis Club and High on the Hog Poker Run, which started in Tullahoma last Saturday. And a Coffee County school athlete becomes the first in school history to become offered a Southeastern Conference school scholarship. We'll have those stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
It's new car discount season at Stan McNabb Chevy, and we have prices that'll beat anybody else. New vehicles up to $17,000 off. Check out this brand new 2015 Chevy Cruze, automatic Bluetooth XM radio, only $16,900. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Stan McNabb has all the new car brands you love in one location. And don't forget, we'll match or beat any dealer's price or give you a check for $500. And check us out online or schedule your service at stanmcnabb.com.
We are Goody Two Scoops.
I love Goody Two Scoops.
A family-friendly, yummy dessert specialty shop in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We excel in self-serve frozen treats and our own incredibly tasty chef-baked creations. For frozen treat lovers, we offer frozen yogurt, ice cream custard, as well as gelato and Italian ice. 85 flavors that rotate each day. 55 toppings including fresh sliced fruit. For our baked good lovers, Goody Two Scoops offers a variety of fresh pastries at a hometown price. Our 2 certified culinary chefs design and create incredible cakes. We showcase our cakes, froyo cakes, cupcakes, cookies, pies, and chocolate-covered strawberries, offered fresh daily.
Love playing.
Goody Two Scoops.
Welcome back. 4 finalists have been selected to possibly become the next president of Motlow State Community College. Each finalist will participate in the interviews, campus forums, and community receptions next week. The finalists are Shanna L. Jackson, Dean of Extended Services at the Williamson County campus of Columbia State Community College, Cynthia S. Kelly, Vice President for Academic Affairs at Motlow, Anthony G. Kinkle, President of Wichita Area Technical College in Wichita, Kansas, and Michael Torrance, Assistant Vice President of Academic Affairs at Volunteer State Community College.
The finalists will interview with the Presidential Search Advisory Committee on April 21st and 22nd. The committee interviews are open to the press and the public as observers and will take place in the Markham Technology Building, room 105, on the main Motlow campus in Lynchburg. The finalists will also participate in meetings and open forums for a variety of constituent groups, including faculty, staff, students, alumni, and the community. The campus forums will be streamed live online via links available on the Presidential Search website. Receptions for the alumni community members will also be scheduled. After the interviews and the campus visits, Tennessee Board of Regents Chancellor John Morgan will gather feedback from the committee members and make the final selection for the recommendation to the board for the approval. Motlow State's current president, Dr. Mary Lou Apple, previously announced her plan to retire on June 30th after leading the college for 9 years. The new president is expected to be named by July.
Republican state lawmakers are striking out against Coffee County schools and school systems in 6 other counties over a lawsuit that questions funding problems with the state's basic education program. Finance committees in both the House and Senate have tacked on budget amendments that would prohibit the counties from using state education funds to pay for legal costs resulting from their lawsuit. And in further punitive action, GOP lawmakers say if the counties lose their lawsuit, the cost of defending the action will be deducted from state education funds otherwise due to the districts. Last month, Coffee County joined Grundy, Marion, Bradley, McMinn, Polk, and Hamilton counties in legal action against the state. The counties claim Tennessee is underfunding education in violation of the state constitution. Democrats object to the amendment, saying it might violate the county's right to a jury trial to settle the money issue.
Beech-Nut Nutrition has announced a recall of approximately 1,920 pounds of baby food products after a consumer found a small piece of glass in one of the products. The recall announced Tuesday involves 4-ounce glass jars containing Stage 2 Beech-Nut Classics sweet potato and chicken that were produced on December 12, 2014. The USDA said the baby food products were shipped to retail locations nationwide. Beech-Nut says on its website that it initiated the voluntary recall after receiving a single report of a small glass piece found in a jar of its baby food. The company says consumers can return a recalled product to the store where it's been purchased for a full refund or exchange.
20 firefighter recruits from 8 fire departments across Tennessee will graduate Friday, April 17th from the Tennessee Fire Service and Codes Enforcement Academy. Friday's graduating class is the 33rd to complete the recruit firefighter class since the academy opened in its Bedford County location in 2001. These students have performed a variety of training exercises such as victim rescue, hazardous fuel spills, and multiple live fire simulations. In addition to classroom training situations, this class faced weather challenges due to February's winter storms. While the hazardous winter weather forced students to miss a week of classroom and drill field practice, they ultimately completed courses and homework assignments using online tools and monitoring from instructors. They later moved to the drill field to demonstrate to the instructors what they had learned while off campus. The 20-person class contains one open enrollee student. This student is not presently affiliated with the fire department, but is planning a career in the fire and emergency services field. A representative from the Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber of Commerce will make a presentation of a challenge coin to each graduating student during the graduation ceremony. In other news, Coffee County Red Raider head football coach Ryan Sokowski says Vanderbilt University has offered a scholarship to rising sophomore quarterback Alante Taylor. Taylor, who will graduate in 2018, is believed to be the first Red Raider athlete in school history to be offered an SEC scholarship. Taylor started 9 games at quarterback for the Red Raiders last year as a freshman. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester is your home for both new and pre-owned trucks. We have a huge selection of over 200 trucks to choose from. Check us out on the web at russellbarnett.com and view our great selection. We are your truck headquarters, and we want to be your one-stop shop. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester, your truck headquarters. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Welcome back. Life Care Centers of America recently presented Dr. John Patsemas, Medical Director at Life Care Center of Tullahoma, with its Heritage Award. The award was presented during a Life Care ceremony held at the American Medical Directors Association's annual conference in Louisville, Kentucky. It recognizes contributions to the advancement of the art of healing, career achievement, and service as an example of dedication to patients. Newsleader John Gray spoke with Dr. Patsemas about the award.
Give us a little insight on what's happened with Dr. Patsemas, who is the medical director of Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Well, about 2 weeks ago, he went up to Louisville, Kentucky for the American Medical Director Association conference that they have annually. Mm-hmm. We actually submitted, with his good grace, award for the Heritage Award for Dr. Patsemas to actually be a delegate for that, and he was actually the recipient this year of that award. And so it's a very high honor. It's amongst many medical directors across the nation, and he was the one selected with a couple of the programs that he does at Life Care Center of Tullahoma. And so one of those being his pride and joy is auto therapy. With autotherapy, he actually restores vehicles, and I know he can actually enlighten even better in more detail than I can, but restores the vehicles, and he actually brings it in for the patients to get to take a look at, even sit behind the front seat and take it for a test drive every now and then. I'm just kidding. I'm just going to give him a hard time. But he does. It's something. It's a beautiful craftsmanship that he has. It goes into it, beautiful detail, and it's no different than the care that he gives the patients that come into his office or into our facility.
Well, John, how many years have you been medical director of Life Care of Tullahoma now?
22 years since I came into town, pretty much.
22 years.
22 years is a long time.
Well, congratulations to you. And I've also known all along that you were a car enthusiast.
I do enjoy working on the cars. I don't golf or fish or hunt, but I sure enjoy working on old cars.
So how many cars like that do you have?
Well, I have 4 right now. 3 are just about done, and 1 is in the process of starting its renovation.
Now, what do you do? How many over the years have you done?
Probably about 10, 11.
Do you keep all of them?
No,
or do you sell them? Or?
I sell them to make room for the new ones. I enjoy, I enjoy the process more than actually driving them. So I enjoy working on them, researching, finding, working. And it's a therapy for me. I enjoy working on it and relieving some of the daily stress that we tend to accumulate.
Well, a lot of times I equate, and not in skill or knowledge, but there's sort of an equation between a human body and a car in a way, isn't there? Because each one of them has a heartbeat and a pulse, and all of the things that make them work properly sort of are like, it's a simplified version of what goes on in the human body.
It's actually a very good analogy, and that's what I like to do. I like to take something that has not been used in years and make it better, make it work, roadworthy, being able to perform better than it had been before. So I really enjoy getting an analogy, and I do use that in my office, in my practice, especially working with guys and trying to explain to them why it's important to take care of your heart or your lungs, in other words, your engine and your carburetor.
Right.
So people tend to understand that and relate to that better than just technical mumbo jumbo.
Do you ever have an opportunity to bring some of the people at Life Care to where you're working on the car?
No, I do just the opposite. I kind of drive them to the facility, the nursing home facilities, and of course a lot of the folks that are there are older and remember these cars.
Right.
When they were young, they either had them or Uncle Joe had them, and they like to come out and look at them and touch them and maybe sit in them. Sure. They enjoy it, and it gets where you can have a relationship, a little bit more personal relationship with the patients or the residents of Life Care, so you kind of bond with them. And I think it's good when you bond with your physician, the person that's going to be providing the care to you. Well, if you can relate to them, you're obviously going to get, one, the feeling of better care, and actually better care, because you're more likely to comply with the treatment that you've been prescribed.
Marshall, I know that you're very excited, as is the Life Care group, that this man right here serving you and the patients in your facility in our town is a national award winner for what he does.
Yes.
It just doesn't get any better than that,
It's
Doc.
a big honor.
It's a big honor for me because at the meeting I didn't expect anything, of course, and over 300 physicians were basically in the running for this position and this title, I should say, and I was given the award. And it's prestigious for me because, one, I really like the work that Life Care Center does. Otherwise, I wouldn't be there.
Right.
It's a good Christian-based organization that really prides themselves in giving the facility everything it needs to provide optimal care for the patients. Even in these difficult economic times, they've been given the leverage, they've been given the financial backing of the whole big corporation to run a first-class facility. Right. So that's a big, big deal to me. Next, their values and the morals of the facility are second to none. And it's inspiring for me, and I am willing to dedicate my time off basically to go there and spend it at the facility and provide this care. So when I received this prestigious award, I was first of all amazed and humbled at that award and the honor I was bestowed.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up in a moment.
It's new car discount season at Stan McNabb Chevy, and we have prices that'll beat anybody else. New vehicles up to $17,000 off. Check out this brand new 2014 Chevy Impala, the flagship sedan, only $20,900. Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Stan McNabb has all the new car brands you love in one location. And don't forget, we'll match or beat any dealer's price or give you a check for $500. And check us out online or schedule your service at stanmcnabb.com.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. Jim spoke recently with Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Diane Bryant along with Donna Bradfield and Claire Mason about the Babes Having a Ball fundraiser coming up next week.
And I have Donna Bradford with me with Community Cancer Care, and her company is the main sponsor of the Babes Having a Ball women's bowling tournament that is coming up.
Wait a minute. What is the name of this tournament?
Babes Having a Ball.
I see.
So
cool
bowling
name.
tournament. You'll remember this one.
I will. Babes Having a Ball. Okay.
And then also we have with us new to her company and her first visit to Tullahoma, we have Claire Mason with us, and she is with Urgent Team, who is the platinum sponsor for the event.
Glad to be here.
Outstanding. Okay.
So April the 20th, which is a Monday, and we start at 11. And we have lunch, and then we have a lot of our sponsors that will be setting up booths and promotional items. So we're looking for one or two more teams. We also have been very blessed with our sponsors because we have Harton Regional Medical Center and Jack Daniels as gold sponsors, and then our silver sponsor is Star Physical Therapy, and Becky Gustafson, that is the marketing director for Star Physical Therapy, is co-chair with Donna on this event. So
okay, is this all ladies tournament?
It is.
Okay.
It is. Strong movement there to have an event that could be fun. That could we have a best dressed team as one of the categories that'll be prize winners. We have first and second in the 3 divisions. So we're very excited about this.
So do you actually have to know how to bowl to be a part of this?
You know, it's got a scramble connotation to it. The way that the Tullahoma Lanes has got a program that they can plug in which they pick the best of frames, and it's random in respects to how they pick it, because somebody could be really like out in front for first place, maybe throughout the first game and part of the second game, and then all of a sudden it can turn, and because of the particular frames that the different scores have happened, then the lead can change quite a bit throughout.
Okay. Keep it interesting.
Yes, it does keep it interesting, and it keeps it fun, and like I say, and everybody, each player of the team, no matter how well they bowl, brings value.
Oh, okay. Sounds like fun. Have you ladies bowled before?
I did last year.
Last year? Okay. Sounds like golf tournaments I used to play in. Yeah, I did that last year. Okay.
Well, it was quite interesting because, there are some, there's some just a lot of enthusiastic people, and there's just something about knocking down those bowling pins that brings that out in you. So,
love aggression.
Yeah.
And it's always good to have a physical therapy company around, because I always worry that everybody's going to be so sore afterwards that they're going to need some stretching routines and that type of thing. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And this is the second year you guys have done this? Yeah. Okay. All right. Always a lot of fun. This kind of thing.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. Now we are looking for lane sponsors. So each bowling lane, we have 20 lanes. So each of those lanes will be highlighted with a sponsor as well, and those are $100 for our sponsorships. And I think we need 6 at this point. So we're looking for 6 lane sponsors, and then also it is a great day way to basically stay connected to Facebook, because it does seem that a lot of photos get taken during this time too, and so people are tapping into the Tullahoma Lanes Facebook page and seeing a lot of excitement as that event progresses throughout the day. So,
okay, if you got somebody that wants to step up as a sponsor, they call the chamber.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, they would call the chamber.
All right. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community, because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family since 1932.
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The Winchester Kiwanis and High on the Hog sponsored a poker run this weekend. The event started at Daddy Billy's in downtown Tullahoma. John Gray stopped by and brings us this report.
All right, as you can see, there are motorcycles parked all over downtown Tullahoma. And it is a good looking event here. Look down that line right there. Isn't that something? Look at all those motorcycles. And they're having a poker run here, starting out right here in downtown Tullahoma. And there's riders standing on the side of the street. Bikes parked everywhere downtown. And there we're getting ready to visit with the person in charge. Here's the men in charge right here, and they're going to be talking to us about the poker run they're having today for High on the Hog. Tell me about it. What's going on?
Okay, normally the High on the Hog in Winchester, Tennessee has a poker run for the last 7-8 years since they've been doing the High on the Hog, and we took it over about 3 years ago, and we are now taking care of taking all these people on a ride. The Kiwanis Club, we split this and we give it, donate it to the kids in Franklin County, and so all the proceeds from this will be split with myself and the Kiwanis, and we'll give it to the children of Franklin County.
All right, so that's what Wild Phil has to say. What does Wild Bill have to say?
We are glad for the turnout we've had today. It's been great, and you know, and the people in Franklin County, Tullahoma, Manchester area has been very supportive of us in these poker runs that we had, and we just want to congratulate them.
All right, well,
come and join us.
It's a good-looking event. You've got some beautiful bikes. About how many people do y'all have on this thing today?
Today we ended up signing up 132 people. We have 88 bikes, and like what Bill says, we appreciate everybody that comes out. And every year we have this event. So if you look on Facebook, like Brothers of the Wheel on Facebook, it has all of our events on there, and we'd love to have anybody out that rides.
Guys, thanks a lot for what you do. You got a great day for it.
Thank you.
Have fun.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
And here they go.
pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a Shepherd Lab mix named Buddy. Buddy entered the shelter as an owner turn-in and is approximately 6 months old. He is great with other dogs and children, is up to date on his vaccinations, heartworm negative, and will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Be sure to check out the Tullahoma Shelter on Facebook for upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society featured pet this week is Punky. Punky is a sweet, sad little terrier mix who needs a loving home as soon as possible. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made at the Coffee County Humane Society at P.O. Box 252, Manchester. Their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast right after these messages.
Are you tired of getting those letters in the mail being turned down for that new car due to bankruptcy, medical expenses, or divorce? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we are your bank. Dial 931-455-6066 or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, we are the bank and we can help you. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1977 at 86 degrees. The record low was in 1928 at 25 degrees. Average high on this day is 71 and the average low is 46. Tonight, look for rain in your forecast with a low of around 56. 30% chance of thunderstorms in the morning, or rather on Friday, with a high of 74 and a low of 58. 50% chance of thunderstorms on Saturday with a high of 75 and a low of 62. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6.
And from all of us on Newsleader 6, wishes you and your families a wonderful weekend. Thank you.